Welcome to Stadium Field here on the campus of Parkersburg High School for tonight's matchup between the Parkersburg South Patriots and the Parkersburg High School Big Reds. It's a boundary that knows pretty much, or no, it's a battle that knows no boundaries, I guess is what I was trying to say to you. It's a battle in every sport, right down to wrestling, track, whatever. Tonight it happens to be men's soccer, and it's going to be a pretty good matchup between two pretty strong squads. The records are fairly well, actually not that similar, but you know what? The Big Reds they come into this ball game undefeated. They are 9-0. They are ranked #1 in the AAA class standings. And Parkersburg South is a pretty formidable 6-2 themselves. They're ranked #5 in the standings. So it's going to be a pretty good matchup tonight. I'm going to give you lineups here in just a little bit. By the way, my name is Mike Oblisk. I'm here broadcasting for CAS tonight. And as I said, we're covering men's soccer tonight. As I said, it's going to be a very, very strong matchup. They're going through their introductions right now, the players, the starting lineups for each team. So let me see here. Where did I want to go next? The Big Reds are coached by Don Fosselman, and as I said, they come into this ball game a very, very good record, 9-0. They are ranked #1 in the Class AAA. So basically, you know, they're in control of their own destiny when it comes to this game. They've already played South earlier in the ball game, and of course, or earlier in the season, actually before the school year even started, they played South, and of course they came out the victors, seeing how they are undefeated. Very nice night for soccer. We came to you last week when we broadcast the PHS soccer game, and it was raining pretty good. Made it a pretty interesting test there out on the turf, but tonight it's just a very nice, quiet evening. A little breeze going through. It is a little bit cooler, but it should be a great game for the players out there. Hopefully there won't be any slippages out on the new turf here at Stadium Field. There you can see a shot of the complete Parkersburg South soccer team. And now we're going to show you the introductions of PHS. Not a bad little crowd here at Stadium Field, and as it should be for a crosstown rivalry. Go ahead and show you the introductions. Very spirited bunch out there. You can tell that everybody's geared up for this game. They are ready to play. They're ready to get it going. All right, so there are the introductions of both teams. Now they are getting ready to line up for the national anthem. So I will go ahead and we'll take a little break. We'll go ahead and take a little break. We'll be back in a minute. We're watching CES coverage of high school soccer on CES Channel 45. And a fine rendition of our national anthem sung by a PHS student. Very nice job. All right, we are now ready to play some soccer this evening. Another crosstown rivalry. Every time these two teams meet, you know, it's a very cliche thing to say. Every time these two, you might as well throw the record book or whatever out the window. It just seems like in every sport in the last few years, whenever South and PHS meet, there's always something that happens, and that underdog seems to gain control, whether the other team is too hyped or whatever, I don't know. But that's happened actually in the last couple of years in football. 2 years ago, South was supposed to win that game. 2 years ago, at least by all what the experts have been saying, and PHS at home defended their home field and really put a hurting on South. That was 2 years ago. And then last year on the football squad, the football team was the PHS football team was favored to win that, and South came out and stole the ball game. Now, and it seems like it happens like that in every sport. And tonight, really, I mean, if you look at the records, PHS should win this ball game. They've already beaten South on their home turf already. So, but it still should be an exciting game. We'll go ahead and give you the starting lineups now that are on the field. Looks like South is going to control the ball first. So let's go ahead and go the away South Patriots. Their starting lineup consists of number 4, Stephen Molinari. He's a senior midfielder, and I believe he is the captain of the team as well. Number 5, Nolan Ashton will also be on there, junior midfielder. Number 6 is Trenton Tennell. He's a junior defensiveman. Number 7, Andrew Zell, a senior midfielder. Number 9, Adam Stair, a senior midfielder. Number 10, Robby Miller, junior midfielder. Number 13, Craig Zell, a junior defender. Number 18, Brandon Offit, a senior forward. Number 19, Doug Teeter, a junior defenseman. Jeff Ball, number 20, is a senior forward. And the goalkeeper, a freshman. His name is Derek Ayers. He's going to be the keeper today for South. All right. South controls the ball around midfield. We'll go ahead and while this action's going on, I'll give you the starting lineup for the Big Reds on the field right now. Number 1, Michael Petrollo. He's a junior midfielder. Number 4, Cody Brown, a junior midfielder. Number 5, Michael Harmon, a senior midfielder. Number 6, a senior defender, also co-captain. His name's Todd McClure. Number 7, Michael Brooks, a junior forward. Number 8, Andrew Johnson, a senior midfielder. Number 11, Tim Stevens, a junior defender. Number 12, Evan McGee, a junior midfielder. Number 21, Cam Lemley. He's a senior forward. He's also the other co-captain. Number 25, his name is Ryan Nost. He's a senior defender. And in the nets for the Big Reds, a junior. His name is Brent McGee. Throw in for the Big Reds after the ball was kicked out of bounds. McClure with the throw in. He finds number 5. Michael Harmon tries to head it down the field a little bit. Now Cody Brown controls the ball. Trying somebody to pass to, and it's stolen away by the Patriots. Kicked away to, and stolen away again by Ryan Nost. And kicked out of bounds. I believe that'll be control to the Patriots. So Craig Zell throwing the ball in and trying to find number 18, Brandon Offit. Now with the ball, kicking down the field was Jeff Ball. And controlled by the Patriots still, close to midfield. Trying to find somebody open to kick to. And taken away by number 7, Michael Brooks. A little breakaway by Cody Brown, except it's cut off pretty quickly and kicked out of bounds. Patriots ball, though, or actually, excuse me, Big Reds ball. It'll be a throw-in pretty close. Michael Brooks will take the throw-in. He tries to find somebody. Nope, they decide to give it to somebody else. Michael Petrollo with the throw-in now for the Big Reds. Trying to find somebody close to the box. He throws it in there, and it's going to be caught by the goalie Ayers. So, back to the control of the Patriots. 3 minutes off the clock here. He punts it down the field to midfield. It'll be a little scrum for the ball here, and controlled by by the Big Reds. The ball gets deep into Big Red territory. Gets kicked to the sideline there, controlled by the Big Reds, and promptly stolen away by the Patriots. And ball cleared by number 6, Todd McClure. They're still able to get it to the corner, the Patriots. Kicked it in the corner and then blocked by number 7, Michael Brooks. Controlled by number 10, passed off to number 20 for the Patriots, Jeff Ball, and kicked out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in situation for the Patriots. And thrown in by number 7, Andrew Zell. And that's basically what they try to do, is just pack the center, throw it in there, and hopefully somebody can get a good connection on the ball. Zell steals the ball away, and They call an infraction on South of some sort, probably a. So now controlled by the Big Reds, kicked towards midfield, but kicked right towards a Patriot player, and still controlled by a Big Red, Ryan Nost. Sent off to, sent down midfield to Michael Brooks, kicked away by number 5 of the Patriots, Nolan Ashton, and kicked out of bounds in the control of the Big Reds. Thrown in by Todd McClure. And headed out of bounds by the Patriots. So once again in the control of the Big Reds.
Parkersburg throw-in again by Todd McClure.
Trying to find somebody to throw to, trying to somebody get open. Kicked out of bounds by the Big Reds. So now ball goes into control of the Patriots. Thrown in to number 5. And promptly all right, so the whistle was against Parkersburg there, so it'll be a kick in for number 13, Craig Zell. He kicks it down the field, trying to get to the center. Molinari heads it over to number 5, Nolan Ashton, and it goes out of bounds, untouched, so the ball now controlled by the Big Reds. Throw in for number 6, Todd McClure, throws to midfield. And controlled by Evan McGee. He brings it down the field. He kicks it down the field to number 5, Michael Harmon. And the keeper went after the ball and actually was able to control it away. It was almost a confrontation there between number 12, Evan McGee, and the goalie for South, Derek Ayers. The ball was kicked basically out of bounds by the Big Reds, so now it's a kick in for the Patriots. Kick towards midfield and headed down by the Big Reds. Ooh, 2 legs going for the same ball. That could be a little dangerous, I'm sure. We're at midfield, controlled now by the Big Reds. Kick towards the middle. And nice entry pass by number 21, Lemley. Gets down the field, actually gets controlled by the Big Reds. Zell with the ball now. Looking at midfield, looking for somebody to kick to. He finds number 20, Jeff Ball. A little bit of a... And he tries to kick towards the goal, but it's deflected by a Big Red. Now controlled by Parkersburg, high, and kicked all the way down the field. Craig Zell kicks it down the field, headed down by number 1, Michael Petrollo, and controlled by Cody Brown. Kicked by, who is that? That was Michael Brooks. Controlled by the Patriots, and kicked back to the Big Reds, who kicks to the center of the field. Nice header attempt. But easy pickup by Ayers. Nice shot attempt. The offense a little slow going in this game. We're 7 minutes into this game, and that was basically the first shot on goal. There's been a couple of goalie catches, but nothing I would really consider a true shot on goal. Thrown in by the Big Reds by Lemley, kicked away by the Patriots. Now kicked toward the center of the field and kicked away again. They're playing a little pinball around the 20-yard line, and the ball eventually goes out of bounds and controlled by the Big Reds. Thrown toward the center and headed away by the Patriots. Trying to find a little seam in the center. They kick it, and a nice save once again by the goalie Ayers, who will punt it towards midfield. And controlled by Stephen Molinari. He kicks it down the field, and not a soul there except a Big Red. Wonderful night for soccer here. It's a little cool, but it feels good out there right now. Nice breeze going. It's a lot better than last week. Anything was better than last week. I literally was seeing animals line up 2 by 2 last week. And kicked out of bounds in the control of the Patriots now. Andrew Zell will, no, actually, excuse me, Craig Zell will throw it in. Throw towards midfield. Little scrum for the ball, headed away by the Big Reds, and then kicked away by the Patriots. Controlled by number 18 of the Patriots at midfield. And stolen away. Nice steal by number 11, Tim Stevens. He brings it down the field, trying to get to Cody Brown to the corner. He's able to stop it and control it. Trying to find somebody in the center. Nice move. And, oh, nice centering pass to a teammate. I'm not sure who that was, but he kicked it through the uprights of the football uprights. In this game, that's worth a whole lot of nothing. But it was a good centering pass by Cody Brown. Nice shot attempt there for the Big Reds. Just a little overzealous with the shot. So now controlled by the Patriots, kicked towards midfield, and headed down by a Big Red, and controlled by the Big Reds. Stolen away by Craig Zell of the Patriots. Kicked downfield towards midfield. And Patriots with the ball. They kick downfield to number 18, Brandon Offit, trying to find an opening in there, and it was cleared by the Big Reds. Zell with the centering pass, and Molinari grabs it, and he was tripped up a little bit. What's the call? They are going to call something. Molinari was tripped up there by Nost. So direct kick for the Patriots. Looks like it's going to be Craig Zell with the kick. Centering pass, and off to the side. Wide left. So kind of a not really the best kick in the world there, but you know what? It was a shot nonetheless. All right, kick towards midfield. Nice little kick there. It gets all the way down to the right side of the field, all the way to the 20-yard line, but then stolen away by the Patriots. Controlled now by the Patriots. Number, who's that? All right, I think they're going to call a yellow card on that. They're going to yellow card number. That is big. That is fairly big right there, what just happened. Who was that? All right, they're going to call a yellow card on number 9, Adam Stair. I don't know if he liked the call, whatever it was, and he kicked the ball out of bounds, and the referee saw it. I don't know if it was done out of just getting the ball off the field or whatever. I don't know. The referee's going to come over for a quick explanation, and now he's going to go back onto the field. So it's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow card on number 9. Basically, it's like an unsportsmanlike conduct in pretty much every kind. Nice centering pass, kicked from the 40-yard line all the way to the goalie, who was able to make the save, and now he punts it towards midfield. That basically what that yellow card means is that one more infraction and he can be kicked out. He will be kicked out of the ball game. So that's why I was saying it could be fairly big. Kicked down the field on the right sideline by number 20, Craig Bell, and kicked away by the Big Reds, and controlled by the Big Reds. Now they're coming down the left side of the field, and it went out of bounds. So now it's going to go back to the control. Number 6 for the Big Reds, Todd McClure, did basically the same thing that the South player just did, but this time it was not called. So it was just a level of anger, I think. Nice centering pass by number 7, Zell, and he was able to find somebody on his team, but the connection was not made. All right. So things are starting to get a little interesting here. Tempers are starting to flare slightly. And you wondered that when that was going to happen. Well, officially, it happened 12 minutes within the game. There you go. Write it down.
Indirect kick for the Big Reds.
So the Big Reds with a kick in. He kicks it all the way down the field, trying to find somebody to control it. And 2 Big Red players there. But South was able to defend. Call made by the referee. We're not exactly sure just yet. All right, it's going to be a direct kick. Basically, in this situation, if you can see it right there in your shot, they load the box. They load the box as best as they can. Nice centering pass, and it was able to be cleared by the Patriots. Still controlled, and a shot there by I think that was Michael Harmon with the shot, and went wide left, so now in the control of the Patriots. scoring opportunity there for the Big Reds and not capitalized upon. So now ball kicked down the field. Headed by Zell, number 7. And ball sent down the field, but there was nobody there for the Patriots to really capitalize upon that. Nice move by number 11. Who is that? Brandon Gilbert into the game for the Patriots. Throw in and headed away by the Big Reds, going out of bounds, probably still in the control of the Patriots. Yes. Nope, excuse me. It was off of the Patriot. Sent down there, basically trying to set up a pass for Cody Brown, and it was cleared by a Patriot. So, and the ball is sent out of bounds. It's now still in the control of the Big Reds. Number 7, Michael Brooks with the throw in. Finds a buddy downfield, slightly controlled by Cody Brown, and tripped. They're going to say no, that the trip happened after the ball went out of bounds, so now the Patriots are in control. Ball thrown down the field and headed away by the Big Reds. And out of bounds. Belongs to the Big Reds. Out of bounds again. Goes all the way down the field. Almost to the corner. And they're going to let it go out of bounds so they can get a direct kick.
Kick for the Patriots. Again kicks the ball away for Parkersburg South.
A little push on number 7 of the Big Reds, Michael Brooks. So now, so the Patriots get to kick the ball in now. That'll be done by number 13, Craig Zill. He's a junior defender at Parkersburg South. He assesses the situation and kicks the ball down the field. Tries to find Molinari, and there's a number of people going after the ball at that point. It was headed away by a Big Red. Now Big Reds control the ball down the field, and it gets by the South defense, and it's controlled by, and let's see, that was number 5, Michael Harmon. And I think they're going to call a foul on Mr. Harmon.
Foul against the Big Reds. Direct kick taken by Craig Zell.
So, South gets to kick it back in. It goes towards midfield, headed away by a Big Red. Controlled by the Big Reds. And ball sent towards left side of the field to Cody Brown. He's trying to find a centering pass here. Makes a nice move, but he's not able to get around. No call made, and then there's a trip on the Big Reds. Not exactly sure if that was a good no call or what, but no call was made, so. So the ball kicked in by the Patriots once again. We're at the 23-minute mark in the first half. No score in this ball game. PHS versus South. Ball sent towards midfield and controlled by number 11 for the Big Reds, Tim Stevens. He kicks the ball down the field, and it's controlled again by the Big Reds. They're trying to find a seam in the middle. They kick it to number 4, Cody Brown. Nice move. Too much congestion there in the middle, though. And they're going to call a foul on the Patriots. And they're going to call a penalty kick. So this will be and some fans showing their disapproval for the call. Basically, this is a one-on-one thing. They set the ball in the middle, they kick it. The goalie has to do one thing: stop it. Let's see, that's happened. Who's going to be taking the kick for the, looks like number 6, Todd McClure. Nope, number 8, excuse me, Andrew Johnson. He sets up, and here he comes. Here's the kick, and it goes right by him for a goal. So the first team to score today was the Big Reds on a penalty kick in the 23rd minute. I'm not really sure what the call was, but it was definitely enough to merit a penalty kick. and the Big Reds capitalize. So the score, PHS 1, Patriots 0. All right. And the ball sent down the field, controlled by the goalkeeper for the Big Reds, Brent McGee. And he jots around a little bit, trying to find somebody to throw or kick it to. He decides to punt it towards the middle of the field, headed by number 5, Michael Harmon, sent down the field. Cody Brooks trying to control it once again, and it was cleared by a Patriot. Now controlled by the Patriots. Sent down the field once again, and cleared by the Patriots once again. Goes out of bounds. I believe that'll be in control of the Patriots. Ball thrown into the middle of the field and headed away by Lemley. Sent down the field and controlled by Doug Teeter of the Patriots. Kick towards midfield and cleared away by the Big Reds. And here comes the Big Reds. Stolen away by the Patriots, trying to look for a scoring opportunity. And nice little job of acting there by number 20, that's Jeff Ball. No doubt there was probably a little contact there, but that was, those of you who are fans of basketball and Vlade Divac, if you know who I'm talking about, he's known for doing a little flopping here and there. All right, so play resets. Big Reds throwing the ball in down the right sideline. And ball kicked out of bounds by the Patriots, so in control of the Big Reds once again. Became Lemley with the throw-in. And here he comes. Thrown towards the center and cleared by the Patriots. Molinari now with the ball. As he crosses midfield, held up by Nost. So the infraction on number 25, Ryan Nost. If you don't know who that is, he's the guy with his hands outstretched wondering, what did I do? Ball kicked towards the center of the field around the 20-yard line, headed away by Molinari. Ball with a kick, and it goes through the uprights. And once again, that doesn't really mean anything in this sport. It may be football, but it's not that kind of football. So substitutions coming in now for the Patriots. We got 16, Jamin Kaufman in there. Number 8, Matt Collins. I think I saw number 3, Lawrence Boudreau in there as well. All juniors coming in. Ball kicked away by the Big Reds. Very impressive kick. Went about 70 yards. And a little contact in the middle there with the Big Red falling down to the ground, but no call made. Play resumes. And stolen away by the Patriots. Trying to get it down the field. Tell you one thing, the difference between this game and the last game that we covered here on CAS, a lot more aggressive play even on PHS's side or South side. There were so many offsides called last week. That's because we just had guys going down the field, streaking down the field, probably, obviously a little bit faster than they should be. There has not been one single offsides call made in this game so far, and that just shows me a lack of aggressiveness right now. I think they're trying to feel each other out a little bit. And kicked away by number 6, McClure for PHS. Still, it was kind of controlled by the Patriots for a second, but now kicked away, headed away by number 8, Andrew Johnson. Still stolen away by the Patriots. Patriots looking for a scoring opportunity here. And Ball's just trying to make something happen. Good defense by number 22, Jonathan Feathers for PHS. Ball kicked out of bounds, still in control of the Patriots. Ball thrown downfield, looking for 18, Brandon Offit. Kicked out of bounds, still in control of the Patriots. Lower right-hand corner of your screen right there is the athletic director for Parkersburg South, Joe Crislip, doing a fine job this year in his first official full year as Parkersburg South athletic director. Ball thrown in by Zell and missed. A couple of headers were made there, or at least attempted, and it missed everybody. Actually hit somebody in the stomach, looks like. Still in control of the Patriots, though. A throw in, headed away by Molinari and cleared by number 6, Todd McClure. 18 minutes left in the first half. PHS with a lead, 1-0 over South. Goal scored about 7 minutes ago on a penalty kick by number 8, Andrew Johnson. Ball sent downfield down the left sideline, all the way into the corner, and, well, they're going to say it went out of bounds, so it's going to belong to the Big Reds anyway. More substitutions made as Michael Brooks comes back in. Taking a little breather. And looking for somebody to throw to. He finds somebody. He lobs it in there and headed away by the Patriots towards midfield. Excuse me. Kick to defender Doug Teeter, Doug Teeter, and controlled by number 16, Jamin Kaufman, Ball sent to the middle, centered up, but it was able to be cleared by PHS. And sent out of bounds. I believe that's going to be in control of the Patriots again. Throw in once again towards the left sideline, headed away by the Big Reds, but then kicked by Molinari. There it goes out of bounds once again. Still in control of the Patriots. Patriots get a corner kick. Once again, it's one of those situations where you just kind of jam the box. He's going to kick it towards the center, and hopefully somebody's going to connect with their feet or their head into the goal. Sent to the center and cleared away. Kicked by number, I believe that was number 10, Robby Miller. He's a junior midfielder, and it was just high and wide left. So the Big Reds get to kick it back in at about the 16-minute mark here in this first half. And sent towards midfield. And controlled by Ryan Nost. Defended by number 10, Robbie Collins. And stolen away. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be... Okay, he officially said, the one referee said it was going to be Parkersburg South control. Centering pass by the Patriots and connected. I can't catch the number, but a shot on goal. It was number 20, Jeff Ball. Shot on goal and stopped very easily by Brent McGee, the keeper for the Big Reds. Punted towards midfield, actually past midfield. And a little scrum for the ball there, close to the 45-yard line. And taken away by Molinari. Sent down the field, but cleared by the Big Reds. And action towards midfield. And now taken by Molinari, who's got a little bit of breakaway down the left sideline, but then stolen away. Excuse me, I keep saying Molinari. That is not Molinari. That is number 9, Adam Stair. Okay, we got 2 substitutions. Michael Swisher coming in. He's a sophomore forward. And also number 8, Matt Collins, coming back in. And action, a lot of the action taking place now on the Parkersburg South side of the field. And PHS is just content to play defense right now, especially being up 1 goal. And sent down the field and cleared by the Patriots. But now in control. Okay. All right. And they're going to say South ball. So South with the throw in. And thrown toward the center of the field. And a little awkward play by the Big Reds that allowed Molinari to come in and steal it pretty easily. He sends it down the right sideline and out of bounds. Hit a seam on that turf and just went right out of bounds. So the Big Reds with a throw in, I believe. We had JV action earlier before this game, and the score ended with the score the way it is right now in this game. PHS won that game 1-0. Sent down the center of the field, and finally controlled by the Patriots, Molinari. Kicks it down the left sideline to Adam Stair, and stolen away by number 11, Tim Stevens, who's able to keep the ball in play. And now Big Red's coming down the field towards the midfield. They kick it down the field, but that's going to be collected by a Patriot, I believe. Okay, I'm not sure what the call is, but it's against PHS, so South with control of the ball. They're going to make him kick it in instead of throw it in. So Teeter will kick the ball in. Kick towards midfield, headed by number 7, Zell, who heads it basically the wrong way, but that's okay. And after a little battle for the ball there, and it's still going on, Zell ends up with the ball. He kicks it to Stair, and Tim Stevens is able to clear it for the Big Reds. And he actually finds Cody Brown in the right sideline, in the right wing. He's trying to get a little opening here. Little shot on goal, but actually it was blocked before it got too far. Sent down the field. Around the 35-yard line, Zell and Stevens battling for the ball, and Zell ends up the victor there right now. He sends the ball. He tries to bring the ball down the field looking for somebody to kick it to, and he was not able to find anybody. Looking at the referee for a call. No call there. And he shouldn't. It's physical play. That's the way you got to play it. Sent towards midfield, controlled by the Patriots. Kicked down to and cleared by number 22 of the Big Reds. That is Jonathan Feathers. Little contact there, I guess you could say. And all they're going to say is out of bounds on the Patriots. So they might be calling a foul. So yeah, there's a kick in. So I think they called a foul. So the ball set on the field around the 50-yard line by Todd McClure. He kicks it down the field, and he tried to do a centering pass and cleared by the Patriots, out of bounds, throw in for the Big Reds. Another substitution, co-captain Cam Lemley, a senior forward, coming back in for the Big Reds, and that's going to make Jonathan Feathers get a little breather himself. 10 minutes, 48 seconds in the ball game, in the first half, excuse me. Another shot goes a little bit wide left and cleared by the Patriots. Race for the ball there. Controlled by number 1, Michael Petrollo. A little contact with Molinari, and Petrollo gets the call. So it will be a kick in by Todd McClure. He finds on the left sideline Cam Lemley all by himself. A kick towards the center. A little bit too high. They were trying to do a header by number 12, Evan McGee, and a little bit too high for McGee. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be a kick in for the Patriots. Doug Teeter will do the kicking in. There's a good shot of Doug right there. And he boots it down the field. Headed by Zell at midfield, controlled by Molinari. Trying to find somebody to pass to, and he kicks it eventually out of bounds. It's just, to me, I'm somewhat a novice in the sport. You probably can tell that. I'm not going to lie to you, but it seems to me right now that South is not aggressive. They get they control the ball at midfield, and when there should be players streaking down the field trying to find an opening, they're not doing that right now. Ball sent down the field by the Big Reds, and controlled eventually by the Patriots. Foul called on the Big Reds, so it'll be a direct kick in for the Patriots. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Big Reds up 1 goal on the Patriots in this crosstown rivalry. Ball sent to midfield. Controlled by Zell. Kick down the field, and a Patriot player went flying, but there was not going to be a call. Controlled by the goalkeeper, McGee. Sent down to the right sideline. Kick to midfield to Evan McGee. And stolen away by the Patriots. And they're going to call a foul on that tackle. I believe that's going to be on Molinari. It's very physical out there, folks. I'm not going to lie to you. And kicked in towards the center and caught on the fly by goalkeeper Ayers. So he's looking for somebody to kick to, and that's what he does. He kicks to midfield and eventually controlled by the Big Reds. And now taken back control by the South. We got a player down on the field. I have not seen a number just yet. I think that happened during the header attempt there. So play has stopped for the time being as they attend to the injured South player. There was definitely a lot of contact as the two players were going after the ball, and I did not see exactly what happened. All right, he seems to be okay. He's tending to the socks there. Who is that? That is number 8 for the Patriots, Matt Collins. So he's going to leisurely walk off the field right now, try to catch his breath and try to walk off the pain. It was just a case of two players going for the same ball, and there was just contact made, and the PHS player got the better of the South player on that situation. So. All right, so now play is going to resume. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be a throw-in for the Big Reds. And McGee throws it to McClure, who kicks it down the field. He finds a wide-open Michael Harmon, but now quickly 3 Patriot players converge on him. And I think they just wanted to clear that just so they can knock a couple seconds off the clock. Ball sent down the field by Teeter, headed away by number 1 Petrollo. Sent towards the center. Nobody there to really capitalize that for the Big Reds, though. And the goalie Ayers picks it up. And looks like he's going to punt away the ball here towards midfield. And he kicks it to Molinari, who kicks it to number 2, Michael Swisher. And stolen away by the Patriots, or by the Big Reds, excuse me. And stolen back. And kicked out of bounds by the Big Reds. So this will be Patriot ball with the throw-in. Actually, he's going to kick it.
Kick is taken by Craig Zell.
Sent down the field. And headed away by number 2, Swisher. And a little battle for the ball at midfield. And Derek Kraft for the Patriots kicks it away down the field. And he ends up with the ball again. Sent towards Cody Brown, trying to find an opening. Kicks it to McGee, who tries to kick it back to Brown, but it's stolen away. The Big Reds still trying to control the ball. Kick towards the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked up by Ayers. He throws it down the left sideline to Ball, who controls the ball, brings it towards midfield. Finds Zell, and it's stolen away by a Big Red player in control. Now trying to send to Cody Brown, who lets the ball go right by him. And tried to be saved, and it was saved by McGee. Okay, now they're going to say that he didn't save it. He went out of bounds. Now it's going to be in control of the Patriots. Quick throw in. And ball sent right down the sideline and eventually out. So the Big Reds ball now. 5:35 in the first half. And it squirts by about 5 players. Patriot finally kicks the ball down the field. Eventually controlled by Swisher. He tries to find an opening. He kicks it off to Molinari. Molinari at the center of the field. Looking for somebody to pass to. Some fancy footwork there. He sends it to Zell, who sends it to 16 Jamin Kaufman. They're trying to find a player in the center of the field, and they just can't find it, and it was cleared by the Big Reds. Fine defensive play by the Big Reds. Eventually controlled again by South, who kicks it to Craig Zell, kicks it back to Doug Teeter, kicks it to the center of the field towards the ball, and he tried to set up a shot, and it just goes high over the crossbar, out of bounds. More substitutions for South now.
Substitutions back into the game. Patriots, number 5,
Nolan Ashton coming back in, and Brandon Offit coming back in. Zell's going to take a little breather right now. Andrew Zell, that is. Ball kicked, line drive down the center of the field. Controlled by Cody Brown around midfield. Now he's going to the right wing. Sends it down to the center. Scoring opportunity. Fine save by the goalie Ayers. Fine centering pass to number, I think that was number 13, Derek Kraft. And he sent it towards the right side of, to Ayers' left. And Ayers had to basically go back across his body to make that save. Fine save, though. Another scoring opportunity for PHS now, but this one goes wide left, excuse me.
Shot on goal is wide left. Down to the game for the Patriots, number 7, Andrew Zell. Give me a goal kick for Parkersburg South.
All right, we got 3 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Patriots trying to get one on the board before halftime. The only scoring we've had up to this point, a penalty kick by Andrew Johnson, about the 23-minute mark. After, depending on how you look at it, it could have been a questionable call, whatever. The call was made, the penalty kick was granted, and Andrew Johnson capitalized on it. So that is the difference in the game right now, 1-0. Nice footwork by Cody Brown, but still stolen away by the Patriots. Sent down the field to Andrew Zell. Little breakaway opportunity here. Sent down the center of the field, and there's nobody there. But it's not close enough for McGee to go after the ball, and the Big Reds kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the half. Thrown into Molinari. He tries to make a move around Derek Kraft, but Derek Kraft is able to control the ball, and they're going to give the ball to the Big Reds after apparently a foul call on Molinari. Kick down to the center of the field, all the way past, and the defense of the Patriots almost let the ball go by him. They finally kick it to Ayers, who kicks it out to the left side. And now controlled by the Big Reds once again. Excuse me. Ryan Noss at the center of the field sends it down to about the 5-yard line, but it's going to be controlled by the Patriots.
Ball clears the end line, brings up a goal kick for Parkersburg South.
All right, time is ticking off the clock here.
Teeter kicks the ball away for the Patriots.
Teeter sends the ball down the field, headed by Molinari, and controlled eventually by Noss of the Big Reds. Lemley with the ball, stolen away, kicked out of bounds. Tried to be kept alive there for a second, but was not. Thrown in by the Big Reds to the center of the field. Kicked down by Petrolo. Sent to the center of the field. And controlled by the Big Reds once again. And stolen away by the Patriots promptly. I'm just going to stop saying that. Sent down the field, but stolen away by the Big Reds. And, all right, Patriot kicked the ball out of bounds. 40 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Ball sent down the right side, or excuse me, left sideline, but stolen away from Cody Brown. Craig Zell making contact with the ball for the Patriots. Now number 9 for the Patriots, Adam Stair, sends the ball to the middle of the field. Stolen away, but stolen back by Molinari. I don't know where he was kicking there, but sent to the center and cleared by the Big Reds. And that's going to do it for the first half. So after one half of play, the Big Reds on the penalty kick made by Andrew Johnson about the 23rd minute have the lead over the Patriots 1-0. We're going to take this timeout so we can have a visit from our sponsors here for CAS Channel 45, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the first half a bit and tell you about what's coming up in the second half. We'll see you in a few minutes here on CAS Channel 45. Back to CAS Channel 45's coverage of high school sports. Tonight's matchup between PHS and South in soccer, of course, the crosstown rivalry. Always a great time, always a great game. Today has really not been a disappointment up to this point. It's been a pretty physical game up to this point. The only goal scored up to this point was a penalty kick about the 23rd minute in the first half by Andrew Johnson. Both goalies have really played a pretty good game up to this point. Really, none of them have been really that truly tested up to this point. Not a whole lot of shots on goal, but it's been a very physical game up to this point. Right now, when it comes to penalties or whatever, up to this point, there's only been the one yellow card issued, and that was kind of an iffy call at best. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to side up for either side, but it was a pretty iffy call. I think he was just trying to kick the ball out of bounds. He kicked the ball into the stand, not into the stands, actually into the fence. Referee happened to be standing right there, though, and quickly issued him the yellow card. So in the second half, I think Parkersburg South needs to be a little bit more aggressive, trying to send more people down the field. Seems like the game that PHS played last week, there was about 3 or 4 offside calls within the first 10 minutes, and that just means the players are streaking too quickly down the field. That's actually a pretty good thing, though, at times, though, because it shows the aggressiveness, it shows the intent of trying to get the ball down the field as quickly as possible, and of course that's the whole point, is to get the ball in the goal. So we need to see a little bit more aggressiveness out of the south side, and really, like I said, it's been a pretty physical game up to this point. Lots of bodies flying everywhere. I'm sure that's the way it's going to be in the second half. So we're going to go visit our sponsors one more time. I especially wanted to thank Brick Oven up to this point because they fed us tonight. I love it when they feed us. So, but they provided pizza for us in here for the crew. And I also wanted to say thank you to Robert Clatworthy, one of the students at the Wood County Tech Center. He is running cameras tonight, and this is once again this is a program for the Wood County Tech Center broadcasting students. They run the camera. Sometimes they even do the play-by-play. I'm hoping tomorrow you'll have a couple of students doing the PHS South girls game. So that's my plan for tomorrow. But this is a Wood County program. I try to get my kids to come out here, run camera, do the play-by-play, run the van, do all that kind of stuff. So I want to thank Robert Clatworthy, he's a senior at PHS, doing the camera work tonight for us here at CAS Channel 45. All right, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. We'll have second half action in this ball game between PHS and South. Right now, PHS has the lead over South 1-0. We'll be back with second half coverage here on CAS Channel 45. Welcome back to the second half of the backyard brawl, if you will, Parkersburg style. Tonight it's men's soccer, PHS versus South. Always a big rivalry game today. So far, the Big Reds have gotten the better of the Patriots, basically on the aid of a penalty kick. Happened in the first half after a foul that was called on a Patriot, and Andrew Johnson was able to squeeze the ball past goalkeeper Derek Ayers for the quick lead. Now South has got to be a little bit more aggressive in their approach, and it looks like they're starting to do that. They're sending players down the field, and ball kicked towards the center, but able to be caught by goalkeeper Brent McGee, sent back down to the left sideline. Sent towards the center. Kicked to number 5, Michael Harmon. Kicked down the field once again, but partially stolen, but then recontrolled by PHS. Ball centered up. Nice centering kick there, but number 7 Michael Brooks was not able to get a decent shot on it and it sends it wide left. Okay, they're going to say the ball was actually deflected off of a Patriot, so it's going to be a corner kick for and a corner kick by the Big Reds, and it did not connect, so sent down the field and controlled by South. And now recontrolled by PHS. It's been kind of a back and forth affair here a little bit in the early goings of the second half. We're 2 minutes into the second half. And now controlled by the Patriots, who bring the ball down the field. There's Jeff Ball trying to find a centering pass. He finds somebody. Oh, nice attempt. And it's going to squeeze in. A great centering pass by Jeff Ball. I thought it was going to sneak by. I thought it was going to sneak by everybody, actually go out of bounds, but it did not. A great kick. I believe that was number 8, Matt Collins. No, it was going to be number 9, excuse me. Adam Stair was able to make contact with it just enough to get by Brent McGee, the goalkeeper, and it just kind of squirted into the end zone. So that, or excuse me, end zone, into the goal. I got the wrong kind of football in my brain. All right, so that ties the ball game up. Nice centering pass. That really was set up by a great centering pass by Jeff Ball. But an excellent athletic play by Adam Stair to get that ball. He basically just reached his foot out as much as he could to get contact on it, and it was able to squeeze by Brent McGee and into the goal. We're all tied up. 1-1 here in the second half. And controlled by the Patriots again. I think, I don't know why anybody would listen to me when it comes to soccer, but I think maybe the South coaches did. Another fine centering pass, but this time it can't be controlled. It's going all the way towards the sideline. Stairs trying to control it again, but it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say the ball continues. We're all tied up here. Corner kick by Jeff Ball sent towards the center. A little bit too much mustard on that one. And now they're going to call something on a PHS player. All right. So it was apparently a flagrant enough foul where they're going to award a penalty kick to South. Andrew Zell is going to be the recipient of this. So it's going to, once again, it's one-on-one. It's one-on-one. Andrew Zell versus Brent McGee. Who's going to get the better of this here? The kick, and it's good. And quickly. South takes the lead. He faked one way, and it ended up going the net. You can see that he was leaning towards the right side. Check. Check. There we go. Yeah. Check 1, 2. All right, we're back on. I apologize for the audio difficulties here. I was just so excited to tell you about that last goal for the Patriots, and then all of a sudden just died on me. So anyway. All right, cool. I just wanted to tell you that that penalty kick was pretty good. You could tell that Andrew Zell was leaning towards the right, and then that's where he led. Excuse me, the goalkeeper Brent McGee, and then he went top shelf to the left. So anyway, now with 31 minutes left in the ball game. 31 minutes left in the ball game. South now has the lead, 2-1. 2 goals here in the waning minutes of the second half. Now we got a player down for PHS over in the corner. Quickly. Like I said, I don't want to pat myself on the back because I don't think this truly is the case, but definitely the coaches must have told them, hey, we got to get more aggressive out there. We got to do more. And definitely the Patriots have been playing a little bit more to the side of their field. Injured player for PHS is now coming off the field. Now coming on is Nathaniel Moyers, a senior defender. The injured player for the Big Reds was number 6, I believe. That would be Todd McClure. Okay, throw in for the Patriots. And headed away by the Big Reds, going out of bounds, so it'll be another throw-in for the Patriots. All right, kick towards the center and caught by Brent McGee. Sent down the field, quickly down the sideline, and controlled but kicked out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds by the Patriots. It'll be a throw-in for the Big Reds. Cam Lemley will be doing the throw-in. Find somebody streaking down the right sideline, but he went the one way and the throw went the other. All right, they're going to call a foul, or a handball, excuse me, on the Patriots, so that'll be a direct kick for the Big Reds. Todd McClure will be the kicker. Looking for somebody in the center of the field that can make a move and head the ball into the goal. He kicks toward the center, quickly cleared by Craig Zell towards midfield, controlled by the Patriots. Kick the ball down the field, and Patriot player gets knocked down. Actually, I think he basically just tripped over the ball. And the Big Reds now control it. Petrollo tries to clear it out, and he's able to get a foot on it. And Molinari takes the ball. He's at midfield looking for somebody to kick to. And it was stolen away by the Big Reds. Cam Lemley looking for somebody now to send it to McGee in the center of the field. Kicks it down, looking for Cody Brown. Cody, a little fancy footwork there. Tries to make a move towards the center, and it's kicked away. Some would say now it's time for the Patriots to basically sit on the ball. There's 29 minutes. You can actually sit on the ball for a long period of time. Pretty rough play there. They're going to call a foul on the Big Reds. So there'll be a direct kick. This one will be kicked in now by Craig Zell, number 13. Some schools of thoughts would say let's sit on the ball as best we can and just every time just clear it as much as they can. And they're not doing that. They're going to be physical. They're going to be aggressive in the second half. A nice centering pass for the Patriots. A nice scoring opportunity, but it was miskicked, if you will. They're going to call another handball, this time on Adam Stairs. So now a direct kick for the Big Reds. 28 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game. PHS down by 1 goal to the Patriots. 2-1 is the score. Undefeated season on the line right now for the Big Reds. Excuse me. Centering pass by McGee to Cody Brown and cleared out by the Patriots. Kick the ball down the field. Once again, I think that was more of a clearing thing than really a serious scoring try. It's best just to, at this point, just clear the ball, make the Big Reds work for it. Ball with control of the ball during the right sideline. Nice steal there. Excellent steal by the Big Reds. Sent towards midfield. Petrolo tries to kick it away, but it's cleared away by number 9. Adam Stair. Picked up by the goalkeeper, Brent McGee. Sent out to the left wing. Kicked down to midfield. Taken away by Adam Stair, of the Patriots. And back down to midfield. And they're going to say that the ball went out of bounds. That could have been a breakaway by the Big Reds. That could be a big, big call right there. Number 5, Michael Harmon, was trying to control the ball, and he kicked it down the field, trying to make a breakaway for it. The referee said the ball did go out, and now they're going to call a yellow card. They're going to call a yellow card on Michael Harmon, He must have said something a little wrong to the referee. These referees hear everything. I don't understand why, people should learn by now. You just can't say stuff to the referee because they do hear everything. So a yellow card now called on Michael Harmon. We have 1 yellow card apiece today. Little brief explanation sent out to Coach Don Fosselman for PHS. All right, throw the ball in now for the Patriots. Craig Zell throws it in, headed away by the Big Reds. And now recontrolled by the Patriots and stolen away again. Back and forth action here at Stadium Field. South up 2-1 over PHS in the backyard brawl, Parkersburg style. Tomorrow you're going to see this all over again with the girls. Nice centering pass to the left wing to number 11. Kicked over to the center, but way over. There's been definitely a difference in tactics, though, from the first half to the second half. Parkersburg South very aggressive, streaking down the field whenever possible. That ball sent to the left wing to number 11, Brandon Gilbert. Just a little bit too far for him to get a really serious shot. It goes high over the crossbar. Now sent to the center of the field by PHS, controlled by Michael Petrolo, sent down the field, but headed away by Craig Zell. Michael Petrolo with the ball again for PHS. Sent to Cody Brown. Cody Brown makes a move to number 12, Evan McGee, and sent out by Teeter and kicked out of bounds. Fine defensive stand by the South. But PHS now, I think, understanding the seriousness of this now, they are getting ready. They're sending multiple scoring opportunities themselves. Petrolo with the head ball. Sent out to number 18, Brandon Offit, kicked down the field. Cleared out. Andrew Johnson making a move, kicking the ball down the field. And now recontrolled by Molinari and the Patriots. Nice move by Steven. Kicks the ball but stolen away by Cody Brown. Cody Brown very quick, very good in the open field with the ball. He's tackled by Molinari. Brown wanted a yellow card. We're not going to get a yellow card for that call. But still a direct kick now for the Big Reds. This will be done by, I believe, Tim Stevens. Kicked. Oh, my. Kicked directly onto the goal. Keeper Ayers went to his right, actually to his left, to catch the ball. It's actually slipped out of his hands for a moment, but nobody there to really capitalize for PHS. So sent back towards midfield. Now Kraft with the ball, kicks it to Cody Brown, who sends it down to Evan McGee, stolen away by the Patriots. Taken back by number 22 of the Big Reds. Sent to the center. And now we got a player down for the Patriots. Going to take a little injury timeout. Looks like Zell. That looks like Craig Zell. Looks like he, he took a little shot to the leg there. He's got a pretty good shot of it right there. First half was basically pretty evenly played, except I think the aggressors were mostly PHS, and the only goal scored in the first half by PHS off of a penalty kick by Andrew Johnson. In the very first minutes of the second half, though, it's been a different story. Parkersburg South streaking down the field, being a little bit more aggressive, scoring a goal. And within the first minute or so of the second half, and then scoring a second goal on a penalty kick. So now that gives you basically your scoring update to this point. South in the lead 2-1 over PHS. Undefeated season on the line right now for the Big Reds. All right, in the open field. And I believe that's going to be an offside call. Nope, it's going to be a foul. Nonetheless, it's the ball in the control now of the South. Time ticking off the clock. We got 24 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock. Teeter sends it down the right sideline, headed away by a Big Red, going out of bounds. I'm sure that'll be South ball. Nope. Yep, it'll be South ball with the throw in to Andrew Zell. And stolen away by the Patriots, sent down the field. And in the open field, nice save there by Brent McGee. He throws it down the field. Molinari's quick enough to steal it. He gets knocked down. They're going to call a foul on that. So a direct kick for the Patriots. A lot of the action happening in this side of the field. Teeter with the kick in for the Patriots. He kicks towards the center and headed away, almost connected by a Patriot. Kicks straight up in the air. There'll be a little scrum for the ball there at the 30-yard line. It's headed away by the Patriots, sent down to Molinari about the 10-yard line. And he's trying to go. He got knocked down and still tried to go after it. I believe they're not going to call anything. They're going to say direct kick for the Big. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. All right, they're going to call a direct kick. He was able to get that through. There were 3 Parkersburg South soccer players there awaiting a kick, and it got by them. I don't know how in the world they misfired on that one. That could turn out to be a fairly big play too. Nice centering pass. There were 3 Patriots there. Nobody made connection of it, and finally, when somebody was able to make contact with it, he kicks it wide and high, out of bounds. Now the ball in control of the Patriots, or excuse me, the Big Reds. Sent down the field, and Ayers is able to make the stop before McGee can get there. He punts it down the field, and PHS controls it. But stolen away by Doug Teeter. And he has a little breakaway, but it's going to go out of bounds. No, he's able to control it. He tries to do a centering pass and ends up on the back side of the net. So it'll be a goal direct kick for PHS. 21 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock. And controlled by the Patriots. Well, I spoke too soon. Send the ball towards the middle. There's Doug Teeter there, and stolen away by Michael Brooks temporarily. And now PHS with the ball. Couple of people. They got a couple of people to choose from. A little bit of a chance there. It squirted by Lemley a little bit too much. Going to try with the left foot. And Patriot player blocked it with his head. So, hey, every little bit counts, right? Sent towards the center of the field. And after a little battle for the ball. All right, they're going to call a foul on the Patriots. All right, and again, I am wrong. I apologize, folks. It's kind of tough to read the cues of the referee. They're going to give the ball to the Patriots. They get to kick it in to midfield. Zell with the ball. It deflects off of a PHS player. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for South towards the center field, but stolen away. And another foul called. .20 minutes, 12 seconds left on the clock. Little rally here for Parkersburg South has given them the lead, 2-1. Kick towards the center, headed away by a PHS player. Molinari tries to battle for it, but it squirts away, and controlled by Harmon and the Big Reds. Sent down the field, and another mini battle for the ball once again, and this time controlled by PHS. Get my letters correct here. And stolen away by the Patriots. And they're going to call a foul on the Big Reds again. I apologize for the little noises here. We got the wind coming in the press box. It's throwing my papers all over the place, and every time I reach for them, I hit my microphone. So, sent down the field, down the right sideline, and kicked out of bounds by the Big Reds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Patriots are not letting up. A lot of the action happening on their side of the field. Definitely has been a momentum shift here tonight. Thrown in towards the center, headed towards Brent McGee. Nice save. Looking for somebody. And he throws it down the left sideline to number 5, Michael Harmon, who sends it to the middle of the field to Michael Petrollo. Sent down the field, a little breakaway chance for Cam Lemley. He centers the pass, and it gets by. He centered the pass trying to catch a streaking Michael Harmon. It goes all the way out of bounds, though. Nice attempt. Nice attempt. Actually deflected off by a Patriot there, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Big Reds. PHS getting ready to attack. Here comes the kick towards the center. Ayers was able to get a hand on it, which is good, but and they were able to clear it. There you go, Doug Teeter with the ball now, bringing it down the field. He kicks it out of bounds. Will they call? I think it's going to be in control of the Patriots. Substitutions now waiting to come in for South. They're trying to, the referee is trying to get the attention. There we go. So we got Stair, Swisher, and Collins coming into the ball game for the Patriots. 17 minutes and, well, 17 minutes even now on the clock. Patriots with a 2-1 lead. Undefeated season on the line for the Big Reds. Throw in actually stolen away and controlled by the Big Reds and then taken right back by the Patriots. Sent towards the center of the field. A little collision there. No call, which was the right call. Cam Lemley with the ball. He's attacked by 2 Patriots. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was deflected out by a Patriot, so the ball belongs to the Big Reds. Another substitution. Evan McGee comes back in for the Big Reds. And coming out will be Michael Brooks. McClure, co-captain, Todd McClure. He's a senior defender. Throws the ball in. Contact made by a Patriot. It stays with the Big Reds. Lemley with the throw in. Excuse me, McClure with the throw in. He throws it to Lemley, who kicks it back to McClure, to Lemley. Sorry, guys. Now Derek Kraft with the ball. Kicks it over, controlled by number 5, Michael Harmon. Excuse me. Yes, Michael Harmon. A lot of action here in the center, and finally cleared by the Patriots. A little bit of urgency you can see on the side of the Big Reds now. A nice centering pass, and, it's not completely cleared. They're going to call offsides on the Big Reds, so the ball goes back to the Patriots. Another wasted opportunity, if you will. Teeter with the indirect kick in there. And the ball kicked out of bounds. It will be in the control of the Patriots. 14 minutes, 48 seconds left in the ball game. Fast and furious action in the corner. They're going to call a trip on the Patriot. So now it's going to be kicked in by the Big Reds.
Direct kick will be taken by Todd McClure.
Kick towards midfield, headed by number 5, Harmon. Actually now controlled by the Patriots. It goes to Molinari. Kicks the ball down the field. Actually looks like it collided with the referee a little bit there. Molinari still with the ball. He kicks it to Teeter, who sends it down the field where there are no Patriots. And, well, actually there was almost a confrontation there between Brent McGee and Molinari. Molinari was streaking down the field. That caused Brent McGee to try and catch the ball. They're going to give the ball back to the Patriots, who quickly centers the pass. And a shot by Zell. Almost had an open net right there. It hit the right crossbar. Brent McGee, though, with the save, he sends the ball down the field to a streaking Big Red player. I'm not sure who that is. Cody Brown, I believe. And stolen back away by the Patriots. Action become a little bit more furious here, I guess you could say. And kicked out of bounds by the Big Red, so it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Excellent opportunity for the Patriots. They actually had McGee out of the net. But the ball was kicked by Zell, hit the right sidebar, and actually at that point it went right back to McGee. So thrown to the center of the field to Petrolo, who kicks the ball down the left sideline to McGee, who does a centering pass, goes over the goalie's head. Cam Lemley is able to control, looking for somebody to kick to. And high and over. Shot on goal by Lemley goes high. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be controlled by the Patriots once again. 12 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. Kicked in by Teeter to midfield. Deflects off of a Big Red, sent down the field, and then back down the Patriot side of the field again. Collected by number 6, Todd McClure. And stolen away. Breakaway opportunity for the Patriots. Kick over and in!
Number 8,
Matt Collins with the goal. It was a breakaway opportunity. It was basically 3-on-1. I believe it was Molinari who sent the ball over to Collins, who kicked the ball, just popped it right over McGee's head for a goal. 3-1 now the score. And now it's becoming a little bit more urgent for the Big Reds. Undefeated season so far and a #1 ranking on the line here. Ball kicked down to the right sideline. Actually kicked right to number 6, Trenton Tennell, and kicked out of bounds. Big Red ball. Thrown in to McClure, who tries to kick it. It was a shot on goal, but it went wide right. So it goes all the way out of bounds. And once again in control of the Patriots. 11 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. All right, now check that. Every time I say something, the referees do something a little different. Now they're going to give the ball back to the Big Reds. They're going to award them a corner kick. Cam Lemley will be the one doing the corner kicking. Bunch of Big Reds converging on the net, but no connections made. And nice save by Ayers. There was a Big Red player trying to head it in, but it was just a little bit too high. He punts it to the middle of the field and kicked away by number 11, Tim Stevens, now controlled by Petrolo, and stolen away by Jamin Kaufman of the Patriots. Still sent down the field towards the corner, controlled by Cam Lemley. Trying to make a move there and wasn't able to do so. A little bit of tangle there. And we got a Big Red down. We got Cam Limley down. There was a little bit of tangle of legs here. And they finally stopped the clock now. I was wondering when they were going to do that. We've got Cam Limley down. He's on the track right now. Michael Brooks is going to come back on the field for the Big Reds. They're going to tend to Limley's injury. It looks like he's got a cramp now. Just some legs tangled up there. 3-1 is the score. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in this contest. Every scoring opportunity becomes very crucial now. I mean, of course, every scoring opportunity is crucial, but now 10 minutes left in the game. #1 ranking and also undefeated record on the line for the Big Reds. Throw in for the Patriots. It's going to go back out of bounds and in the control of Parkersburg South once again. Tennell throwing the ball in, throws it to the number 8, Matt Collins. And kicked away, cleared away by the Big Reds, headed towards midfield once again. A little battle going on right there. There's Andrew Zell heading the ball. Now it goes to Doug Teeter. And stolen away by Derek Kraft. Sent down to Cody Brown. Ball kicked down to the right sideline to number 7, Michael Brooks. Trying to control the ball. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick situation for the Big Reds, once again, this time done by Petrollo. He's looking for somebody to kick to. A couple players converge on the net and blocked away by the Patriots. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. It went off of the Patriots, so it'll be a throw-in situation for the Big Reds, looking for somebody to throw to. Okay, whistle blows. Referee is going to reset the action here. Every player stuffed in the box for South right now. Ball kind of squirts by. Centering pass there, but no way there's going to be a shot on that one. Goes out of bounds. Ball back to South. 8 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game. This could be a situation where South could start sitting on things a little bit if they wanted to, but they've shown up to this point they're being pretty aggressive. Kick down the field. And ball deflected back out to about the 30-yard line by a PHS player. It kicked out of bounds. PHS in control with the ball. Sent to the center of the field. Derek Kraft, who sends it to Cody Brown, but cleared out by a Patriot. Sent all the way back down the field to McClure. And stolen away by number 18, Brandon Offit. Looking for, you're looking for somebody to pass to. Zell just kind of streaked down the field and didn't wait for the pass. Now controlled by the Big Reds. But now taking control again by the Patriots. Patriots very aggressive. Kept alive by number 7, Michael Brooks, and the ball ends up going out of bounds. Substitution for South coming back into the game is number 5, Nolan Ashton. He's going to replace number 16, Jamin Kaufman. Pretty good set of minutes out there for Mr. Kaufman. Thrown in by the Patriots. It goes right by 2 Patriots and controlled by the Big Reds. Sent down the field to Cody Brown, but kicked away by Doug Teeter. Kicked way down the field to Molinari, but Molinari was not actually able to get there. Stolen back by 18. Offit. Kicked straight up in the air. A little battle going on right there. Won by the Big Reds, and then taken again by the Patriots. Andrew Zell with the ball. It hits the referee and cleared out by the Big Reds. Sent all the way down the field. It's still in play, now finally going out of play. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in this contest. I have a feeling the next few minutes. I have a feeling these next few minutes are going to be very, very fast and furious. Cleared out by number 3, Lawrence Boudreau. Collected by the goalkeeper for the Big Reds, Brent McGee, and sent back down the field. Now, Petrolo at midfield with the ball for the Big Reds. Nice move. Bringing it down the field. Looking for an opening. Sends it down to number 7, Brooks, who centers the ball to, and in the goal. Excellent, excellent centering pass to number 5, Michael Harmon, who was able to head the ball in. And, folks, this game is not over yet. Oh, you knew that anyway, though, right? Excellent, excellent play there. Michael Brooks with a nice centering pass to Michael Harmon, who was able to head the ball in. And, folks, it's 3-2 now. Fast and furious action in midfield and recontrolled by the Big Reds. And now controlled by the Patriots. Zell with the ball. He gets defended by Cody Brown, who steals the ball away. Goes to Petrolo, who sends the ball down the field to McGee. And cleared out by Teeter. Out of bounds, now controlled by the Big Reds. Thrown into McGee. And cleared up by Teeter. Now to Kraft of PHS, who sends the ball. And collected by Ayers, the goalie for South, who punts the ball to midfield. And headed by number 11, Tim Stevens, controlled by number 8, Andrew Johnson, who sends it to midfield. And down the right sideline, crossing midfield to Petrolo. Petrolo, fancy footwork there, finds an opening. But a South player is able to clear it. Sent back down the field by Nost. And, open net! Open net! And, oh, my. It was a very aggressive play by the goalie Ayers. He tried to make a save and got caught in a bad place. There was open net, but finally, I think it was Doug Teeter for Parkersburg South, was able to sneak in there and kick the ball away. So very, very alert play by Doug Teeter, who steals the ball away again. Going down the left sideline. He's not been touched all the way down the field. Centers the ball, it deflects off of a PHS player, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Patriots. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on this clock. Now it's going to be thrown in by Zell. To watch out, the South has to watch out for any breakaways. Zell does a shot on goal, goes wide left, so it'll be kicked in by Nost. Patriots with another substitution coming back in is Kaufman, junior forward. And sitting down is going to be number 5, Nolan Ashton. Ball sent to midfield. And stolen away by Molinari, who heads the ball down the field. Taken back by Nost of the PHS. 3 minutes left on the clock. Sent across the field to number 11 with a little bit of a breakaway, but he kicks the ball down the field. It's collected by Ayers, the goalkeeper for South. So South has the opportunity to knock a few more seconds off the clock here. He kind of squibs the kick just right out of bounds. That ball's going to go right back to the Big Reds. That ball was kicked off the side of his foot. It went straight out of bounds at the 50-yard line. So it's a throw-in for South. It's going to be a push on Zell, who didn't like the call. And you better be careful because they don't need any more yellow cards at this point. So PHS with the ball, 2 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock. McClure's going to kick the ball in. He kicks to the center. It's headed by. It was actually kicked by McGee. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be in the control of the Patriots. Patriots able to knock a few more seconds left off the clock. Throw in by Zell. And kicked by Offit. It goes all the way down the field, and right there is Brent McGee. He's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but he kind of had to be the 11th defender there. They're going to call a foul on the Big Reds. So it's going to be another kick in for the Patriots. 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. If they can hold off another minute 24, they will end the undefeated season of the undefeated run of the PHS, I should say that. The season is still far from being over. They'll probably play one more time, obviously, in the playoffs as well. But the #1 ranking is definitely on the line right now. Kick down the right sideline. Cody Brown collects the ball. He now brings it past midfield. Looking for a breakaway here. Fancy footwork there. He gets by the defender. And he sends it to the right wing or left wing to Evan McGee, but it's kicked away by Teeter. Cody Brown collects the ball and cleared out by a Patriot. We got 45 seconds left on the clock. And a breakaway by Cody, but no, excuse me, kicked away by the Patriots. Collected by and stolen back by the Patriots. Fast and furious action here at Stadium Field, folks. We've got 33 seconds left on the clock. Stolen away by the South. If he can just clear the ball. Yeah, if he can, and they're going to say foul. All right. Foul against the Patriots. It's kicked. All right. All right, they're going to call a yellow card on number 20 of South, Jeff Ball. And the reason why they did that, it was a direct kick. He has to clear. He has to be so far away, and he wasn't. The ball was kicked. He was no more than 2-3 feet away from him. So they're going to call a yellow card on that. That's a misconduct. He's going to be off the field. Number 5 is back on the field for the Patriots. That's Nolan Ashton. 15 seconds left on the clock, folks. They're going to bring in, they're going to clear the net. Brent McGee is now going to be another attacker. You can see, you can't see him on your camera shot, but he'll be the only guy on the field with a yellow T-shirt. The ball is kicked to the middle. A massive attack on the, but the ball is cleared way over, and by the time they get the ball reset, the timer's gonna, the seconds are gonna, and that's it, folks. There's a final last-ditch attempt by Big Reds. They sent everybody towards the goal, and the ball cleared, went way over the net, and now the clock says 0-0, and Parkersburg South has taken this game, folks, 3-2. They've defeated Parkersburg High School for the first time this year. This first time they've tasted defeat of any kind this year. And, man, folks, that was quite a ball game right there. All right, we'll go take a couple more words from our sponsors, and I'll come back with final stats. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're watching CAS coverage of high school soccer on Channel 45.